FOMC is tomorrow, and it's been a wild ride to get to this point so far. So in case you're unfamiliar with what FOMC is, let me explain really quickly. The Federal Reserve is the central banking system here in the US in charge of our monetary policy. Each month, the Federal Open Market Committee has an event where the Fed announces the new interest rate decision. This decision is made based on many economic factors and is used to fight high inflation, maintain dollar strength, and keep the economy in check. Let's look back and see how we got here before we preview FOMC tomorrow. Inflation in the US has been high for a while now, and so have interest rates. The post-pandemic economy boomed, but a negative effect of that was rapid inflation, hitting its peak in June of 2022 at 9.1%. Since then, inflation has decreased somewhat significantly, dropping lower each following month and currently sits at 6%, and the current interest rate decision is 4.75%. Tuesday, March 7th is where the story leading up to tomorrow's decision begins. On March 7th, Fed Chair Jerome Powell testified before Congress about the Fed's new monetary policy decisions. To sum up what Powell said, basically, despite the Fed's decision to continue to raise interest rates, the economy, jobs numbers, and dollar strength have all performed as well or even better than expected in most instances. So inflation is falling steadily, economic and job performance has been good, and the dollar still holds a lot of weight. Everything seems to be on the right track. That may be the case, but Powell believes it's time to pick up the pace. Do you have any questions about any of our products or services? Right now, members of the A1 Trading team are standing by, waiting to assist you. You can head over to our website, a1trading.com, and click the icon in the bottom right-hand corner to chat with one of our team members live. You can also go to a1trading.com/contact and fill out the Contact Us form, and someone will get back to you shortly. We have our helpful and friendly members of our support staff ready to chat with you anytime Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So what are you waiting for? If you have any questions, feel free to chat with us live right now on the A1 Trading website. During his testimony before Congress, he stated that it is the Fed's intention to raise rates faster and higher than previously thought possible in order to fight inflation as quickly as possible. His reasoning: inflation affects everyone. Gas prices, food and energy, cars, and consumer goods. These are day-to-day items that all Americans deal with, and Powell hopes to drive inflation back down to a healthy 2% in the long term. Elizabeth Warren called out Powell on his plan, claiming that 2 to 3 million Americans could potentially lose their jobs based on these projected rate hikes. Powell countered by explaining that it is in the Fed's best interest to help all Americans by lowering inflation. Friday, March 10th, the U.S. unemployment rate was released, originally projected to remain unchanged at 3.4%, but instead rose a surprising 0.2% up to 3.6%. Not a great look for the Fed in their current projections to raise rates that will ultimately lead to more job loss. Tuesday, March 17th, 10 days after Powell's initial testimony before Congress, the CPI report was released. CPI dictates the current inflation rate in the US, and unlike the unemployment rate, this report was good. Inflation continued to fall, as previously mentioned, down to 6% from 6.4%. All of this brings us to tomorrow, Wednesday, March 22nd, FOMC. The forecast for tomorrow is for the Fed to raise rates 25 basis points up to 5%, some of the highest rates we've seen in nearly 15 years. And according to Powell, it doesn't stop there. We'll just have to wait and see the Fed's final decision happening tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I want to mention that we'll be covering the event live as it's happening right here on the A1 Trading YouTube channel starting at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so come join us to watch the spike live as well as analysis throughout the markets directly after. We'll be keeping a close eye out on the Fed throughout the next couple of months through all of this, and it'll be very interesting to see what happens next. Don't forget to check out the links in the description if you want our broker recommendation, access to our free Discord, free Edge Finder, or want to chat with us on Telegram. Remember, you can watch us live in the markets every morning starting at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and we have lots more free trading tools and content available on our website, a1trading.com. Thanks for watching.